Hello everyone, Geeks here once again for another Constantiam base tour. And today I am going to be showing you around a 2017 base. So nearly 2 years old this one, or maybe just gone on 2 years old this one. And it is 1689ers and Second Twisters base Antioch. So I'm actually not at the base proper right now. I'm actually at a which mob farm that they have. They just wanted to kind of show off. It's a bit away from the base, but I still wanted to show it off so you could see the magic that they have working. Now this base is a very redstone heavy base. I know very little about redstone, so I already apologize in advance for the misinformation that I'll probably give about some of the machines, but at least I get to show them off. So first of all, let's go hopping on down. So this is their little AFK tower. We'll hop on down the tower down to here to where the actual mob farm itself is. So we have down here, like, I've got to say that this actually looks really cool, like with the leaves and the slime box. It just really suits the swamp environment, and you can see we've got a stray spider, but we've got quite a few mobs already chilling in there. And off to the side here we have this lovely lever, Mr. Spider, that when I click should do something with all the mobs. And there we go. Apart from the stray spiders, they've all, oh hello, and him. Can we get rid of him? Can we do this? Maybe not. He may not trigger the thingy to go off. I think you can leave it. Is that on? Will it just automatically trigger whenever there's a mob in there? Spiders and baby zombies are probably too short to trigger it. You probably need a proper mob. That's okay. That's okay. As I said, I don't really know redstone. But if we head on down here, I knew there was an entrance somewhere. If we head on down here, and it goes down a bit of a way. So you saw the mobs taking damage as they went down through that, but obviously it wouldn't have killed them all, I imagine, especially if they were on the lower level. So they have a lovely drop fall down into here, hello slime, where they drop down onto these slabs. All these hoppers are going to pick up your mob drops. So pretty nifty. Neat little design. And obviously fully AFKable, and you're going to get yourself some, well, there's no redstone in there, but you can see there was obviously witches in there that got killed. So eventually you would build up a bit of redstone, which again the space really needs for how much they use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now pop over to the base proper, and I will see you over there. Okay, so here we are at the base proper, and this is actually the build that helped me locate this base back in August 2017. Now, this is quite cool. We'll look at it closer. There's a couple of little guys down there holding up the sphere, but it is actually way up in the sky. So this is actually from the days when we had Elytra, is when I found this base, and I was flying along and ran smack bang into the ball, which was quite a shocker, especially when I saw all the flames about. Quite sure why that's up there. Again, may have been part of a build or part of the Elytra takeoff fun and games. You can see here you've got the neat little men's statues standing there holding up the sphere. It's quite a cool build. When you head on over to the side here, you get to see a really good view of the base from up here, although not all of it's in render, but there's more sort of off to the sides there as well. Oops, a few mobs spawning up here. It's not spawn safe. Just on the very edge though, I think. It's quite a nice little stepped up level into there. And then on down to here. I think this is just can't see anything in there, but I imagine that was for smelting the stone for the stone bricks. But very cool effect. So we can head on down here, and you can basically get up here using that water stream, or come all the way down, and you end up sort of in this little terracotta and stone, I suppose fountain style. It's not a building of any sorts, it's just sort of where the water flows down to. Still looks quite cool. And as you can see, obviously this is on a mushroom island. There's no hiding that fact. So this here, so this base, while it's from 2017, it wasn't an overly active base because candy store, because a lot of the basemates, once they joined, the server got quite laggy and they decided to move off to another server and play most of the time. Although they still come back on every so often, the base had pretty much slowed down sort of late 2017 anyway. So it's almost like it was sort of a locked in time a little bit back into those days. Which way shall we go? Let's go this way. Someone obviously had Frostwalker boots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of a loop around the island, and you'll see that they had a few visitors come and stay and do some little builds. I'll come back to that later too. So we head on through here. This is quite a cute little build. And this one is by Higgums. Higgums house, welcome. Nice little lake with the melon H. Bedroom. Pistons and bits and pieces. It's a very nice use of the glazed terracotta, which actually goes in well with the quartz and the stone path. So here we have one of 2 iron golem farms that they've got. Wow, actually, is it just 2? At least 2 iron golem farms that they've got sitting here with their bits and pieces. I'm not sure what the redstone does. Whether it's a sorting thing, possibly. I have no idea. But all I can tell you is that those are comparators. That's about it. That's all I can tell you. If we walk around the lake, I do like these pathways out of the stone slabs. It suits the mycelium really well. So this is the other iron golem farm. So again, same redstone bits and pieces. Got something over here. Yes, we've got someone's little house over here. It's very pretty. I like the leaf hedge around it. Very nice. They've even added a little bit of, I wonder if this was a little mushroom island, or if they made the island themselves and added the mycelium. But it's still, again, another nice touch. Actually, the grass is the grass green enough to be a mushroom? Don't know. Got a sugar cane, little garden farm. I wonder who made this house. Can't see any signs anywhere. Bit of a bedroom going on. Very nice little cozy house. Very pretty. Very pretty. Let's head on over here. So we've seen the iron golem farm. Over to this house. Ooh, a sign. What do we got here? NCKK's pad under construction. Not very often you see people building in just plain stone. I don't hate it. Oh, see, this is nice. So I think these are the same, like the same ones that Higgins used over there. Blends in really nice with the stone slabs. Very nice. Would have been nice to have seen what he would have done to complete it, but I do like it. Very cool. Very cool. It's such a bad habit of repeating my statements. I'm trying to get out of the habit, but it just doesn't happen. What do we have here? Ah, Friendly Digger's Place. Don't you dare kill my dogs. Ooh. With an ice floor. Oops, what's the sign say? Rent $500 a month payable to Sick and Twisted. Oh, rent's a bit steep. Very nice. We have upstairs. So even that's a really nice sort of blend of blocks, the glass panes with the iron fence. Very cool. Ooh, nice little cozy fireplace. Is that for fishing? Stand here in the corner and fish? Maybe. Maybe. What do you have up here? A little bit of a tower, and I am guessing, and we'll be able to confirm when we go over to the signboard, I'm guessing that's another elytra takeoff point. You see that at quite a few bases around the 2017 era, where people were using elytra quite a bit to travel around. So I remember the tracks being here when I first visited. Good to see that FD was able to build his house around them. The tracks were used to transport villagers from the villager breeding to the villager trading hall. And the villager breeder is actually what we're coming up on now. So this was the villager sorter. So the villagers would come up here in their minecarts and sit here and chill until somebody traded with them and checked to see whether or not they wanted to keep them and send them off to the hall, or whether or not they were going to send them off to their doom. So this is where they came in from. So that's the breeder itself over there. So we'll take a closer look at that in a second. Over here we've got a bit of a nano farm, so you can get yourself some crops in order to trade with the villagers over here. What else do we have? More AFK fishing. Can't remember whether or not they had chickens here. Unfortunately, I haven't got the mobs in this download again. But I know that this was fairly certain was cows or mushrooms. Yep, so there's your leather, there's the wheat in order to breed them. And they would cook as they died, so you had cooked beef as food. And here we have their signboard. So welcome to Antioch. We have 1689er. I've got a bad habit of saying 1669er. It's really, really bad. So we established the base on the 9th of July 2017. So almost 2 years. No home yet, just roams the island. We've got El Rey 94, who's married to G-Maze. Living the Dream, joined on the 12th of August 2017. Mega Man on August 31st. G-Maze 131, most handsome player on the island, joined the 12th of August 2017. Higgums arrived on the 9th of September 2017. As I said, I visited the 24th of August 2017. Friendly Digger was here in September 2017. So I have to think about, is this an American date or not? And sometimes it helps to know the starting of the bases, because it then helps other dates fall into line. So Higgins brought Solaris, his alt, in September 2017. NCKK is 24th of August 2018. So that's the build we saw over there. So that's a year after I visited. MagicEx. Is that the 9th of March or the 3rd of September 2018? IDK, I don't know either. MorbidRain was here. The Troll. Again, don't know if that was December or October, December or November that he visited. Another Higgums alt. And Xdolf was here on the 26th of May 2019. So, maybe that was where the chickens were. Maybe. So, yes, villager breeder. Over here. Great bunch of people. We have the villager breeder here. Again, we're missing all the villagers and all the mobs of this download, which is a bit of a shame. And I'm not 100% sure how this breeder worked. Again, they've done the red stony cart stuff. There's even a hopper mine cart there. So I'm not sure. I know you've got your main villager up there. The villagers in each of the little tiny holes, maybe, that we're breeding. Maybe. Can't remember. It was so long ago that I visited the space, nearly 2 years ago. It's hard to remember. What a red stony stuff going here. Bone meal. Is there another nano farm in here somewhere? No? I don't know. There's carrots in there to feed all the villagers, I'm guessing. Can I have a look in that minecart? Doesn't tell me anything. I don't know. Maybe one of the guys will be nice enough to comment on the video and let us know how that worked out. So yeah, so the villagers, baby villagers, would come down on through here, get pushed into this corner, get picked up by a cart and taken over to the sorting area before being taken all the way over there, which is where the villager trading hall is. But we'll come back to that area because I want to continue the loop around, so hopefully we don't miss anything. So over here. We were there, yep, so we're just heading on over here. Now this area will be very recognizable to a lot of people on the server. Good old dubs and dubs and dubs of duped gear. And the chunk for duping. So, shock horror, it's all set up there to dupe. Shock horror, they took advantage of a dupe and were very well stacked. Now for anyone getting super excited thinking, oh, I can train exploit this video and I can go and get all this gear, this is gonski. The whole lot is gone. It was all destroyed, nothing left, the stash is gone, so don't bother wasting your time. Shoals items. So yeah, so none of this stuff exists, it's gone. So I wouldn't bother. Now, over here, look at this magnificent build. It is a beast. It's a functional build, but, the inside's all functional, and they've just built this really nice, almost like a greenhouse style glass building to hide it all in. Even got the vines going across to start to sort of hide all the mechanics on the inside. I really like it. Such a cool way of doing it. So essentially what this is this is a cobblestone generator. A giant one at that. But essentially it creates the cobble here, so it creates and pushes the cobble into the middle here, and then the TNT duper drops TNT and explodes the cobble, which then flows down on into here. Oops, and into all of these chests, which you can then take and put into a chest there, and it will all come down into the furnace array here. So again, just using the stone and the vines. You've also got the vines there, which is going to doubly hide sort of all the mechanics of what's going on inside of here. Very clever, very aesthetic pleasing. So quite a few hoppers and furnaces there, so you can have all the stone you need, which, given there's quite a bit of stone in the builds of this base, they definitely would have needed it. Now if we head on back up here, oops, now I'm getting stuck. I'm going to see if I can get it. I don't think I can get the TNT part to work. I'm just going to see whether I can get the cobble gen part to work so I can show it off. I think that's this here. Is it? Is it working? Repeater's sending a signal off. Oh, yep. There we go. Just like magic. Very cool. So many talented people that can do this stuff with redstone is amazing. Now I am guessing that at some point something triggers something to set the very loud, to set the TNT duper off. I'm not exactly sure what it is. That needs to stay. I don't know. I can't see. I don't know. It's all magic to me. Turn all that clicking off. But anyway, as you can see, creates this, drops the TNT down, it explodes, and magic happens. But again, a really cool way of disguising that. I saw a little hut off the side. I think there is a grinder down here. I think. Let's have a look. Head on down. Down we go. Round and round. Round and round. Yes, there's 2 chests. That doesn't mean you shouldn't empty them. The dramas. So yeah, this is a skelly grinder. So you got these skellies coming down there, and you get to kill them off. Keep it organised, dispose of something that's full. Nice little spot. Guessing this would be quite handy as well. You'd be, if you wanted to turn your cobble machine on, this is probably in range to keep it all loaded, and you can mend your gear while you're creating your cobble. Very nice. They're so nice enough to put stairs on here, so you're not having to jump up and down blocks, which is kind of cool. Very nice. Now we'll head back on over to the island. Bit of an AFK, another AFK fishing spot. Ew, what do we have here? What's down here? Anything exciting? Ooh, bit of an enchanting area. Is this another spawner? Oh, sugarcane. Oh, it is too. Well, there you go. They had 2 setups. Very handy. Very cool. That's handy. It means that you've got 2 different spots for people to be able to go and mend their gear. Very good. Now this is yep. So we were over here at the villager breeder before. Back around to here, and ew. Is this another spawner area again? Ice highway, fast entry safe. I can see water down the bottom, so I'm guessing it's safe. Yum. Dunk dunk. I'm guessing that takes you off to the witch mob farm area. Yeah, I think it does. Let's scoot back on up there. It's kind of a cool little entrance way. Although you've got to climb up all the stairs to come back. We have over here, looks like more storage area stuff. Yep, 1689's stuff, shulkers, kits, e-pearls, totems, lots and lots of bits and pieces. With a tree farm. Is this just an, I don't know, it's just auto, you cut it down and does it replant for you? Or do you have to replant it? I don't know. Again, redstone, I don't know. I don't know. So we've got here the cocoa beans. Is this a melon? No, pumpkin farm? Pumpkin farm. So we've got a pumpkin farm there. Again, all for trading with the villagers. We've got the sugar cane up there. Pretty sure they've got melons somewhere here too. Inside here, it's a really cool looking storage room. All the bits and pieces, all very nicely organized. Very impressed. Very impressed. Apart from the shulkers all over the place. Oops, I'm guessing something just grew. Again, I like the look of that. Little fence over it all. Different coloured fences just to give it a contrast. Very nice. And it just sort of heads out this way. Yep, this is the melon farm. So where do the melons go? They may head on down somewhere else to a chest I haven't seen yet. And in here is where the villager trading hall is. Again, a nice little area for them to have their villagers sitting. And as I said, the villagers have disappeared, but you can see that they had quite a few decent villagers here. Oh, 32 for mending's a bit expensive. Oh, 25 for sharp 5 though, that's pretty cheap. 38 for mending, expensive again. Prot 4, 44, not too bad. No, it's fire protection. Where are we? Prot 4, 58 emeralds. Not too bad. I mean, it's expensive, but I mean, to be able to just get a prop 4 and plonk it on your armor. Oh, looting 3 for 15 emeralds. Very nice. I'm breaking 3. Wonder how it hasn't got a price on there. Wonder what the price of that was. Some pretty good villages there. Prop 4, 57 emeralds. Mending 12. Very good. They did have a decent one. Mending 24, not too bad. Yeah, so nice little range of villages there, which kept them in gear, and may have traded with a couple of these villages when I visited, I think. And a little bit of an enchanting area, and again another nano farms that you can get your materials to trade with the villages if you need to. Very nice. Where do these stairs go to? Okay, just inside the mountain area. and pieces that were coming in from there. Oh wow, even more redstone. Oh, I have no idea what this is. Is this a sorting thing or just a travelling thing, or I don't know. I have no doubt someone knows, and they're shaking their head that I don't. I don't know what that means either. Am I turning something on, turning something off? I don't know. Apart from the light. No, nothing. I just thought maybe it might have linked to something, but maybe not. Yep, so they've got their melons and sugarcane there. We've checked all of that out. The villages, we checked that out. We have no idea what the lamp does. But now we're going to head up to, and I think this is the last build for us to take a look at. And that is Elray's Castle of Whimsy. Very nice. I've always remembered this build. Sort of, it's one of my screenshots that I hung onto. So I just think it was really a cute little castle. Different sort of take on the normal castles. You got these cute little men sitting here with their torches out the front. Just really cool. And again, the use of glazed terracotta. Very cute. Nice little dining hall for everyone to come and sit and have dinner. View of the ocean out here. Very nice. Potentially maybe with plans to potentially plans to build and dig another layer down. Again, a shame that these guys ended up leaving the server and not continuing on with this base. When you consider this is, you know, what they'd done fairly early on in the game, it would have been nice to have seen what else they got up to. It just sort of takes me out to a little teeny weeny balcony out the side. Just going to cheat. I've got a down area down there. Because I would cheat and fly up, but I'm actually going to go down here first. See what we have here. Oh, this is a cool little room. So I'm guessing they were probably going to set this up as their brewing room, maybe enchanting. Very cool. Nice effect. The lava and the black glazed terracotta looks good together. Very nice indeed. So that's just because these stairs will probably be a pain to navigate up. Peephole there and head on up into here. Nice little room, bookcases. I'm guessing again there was going to be, maybe they were going to go all the way up to the top, or not sure. Shoppers are empty. And then we can head on out into the balcony. Very cool. Oops, head on down here. The other side's just to another balcony off the side as well. Exactly the same. And there's the bedroom. Now I did see, I'm trying to think, because when we were down here, where is that? How do I get in there? Is there a little, there we go. I missed a spot. The main bedroom. Very cool. Again, I don't think it's completed, but I still think it's a really nice looking build. Very cool. Well, it is unfortunate that this base no longer stands and that it was self-griefed by the base mates themselves. Unfortunately, the base got compromised, so obviously a base where you have a lot of gear at, or even the fact that you just don't want someone else to have the pleasure of griefing your base. It's always a bit of a shame that bases have to be self-griefed or griefed at all, in my opinion. I know many people don't hold that opinion and don't agree with it. However, I guess I love being able to see people's creativity and to be able to view them and see them, and I feel very privileged that these guys have allowed me to come here. Firstly, I was very welcomed when I first visited in 2017, so thanks for that, guys, and I'm just really happy that I'm getting a chance to show off some of the cute little quirky builds that you've got here, as well as all that redstone that I have no idea it does. But in the meantime, everyone, I hope you've enjoyed having a bit of a tour around Antioch, and you have a great day.